Hi guys, this is Tika Pika, and this is part 2 of my Skyrim series. We have just finished the tutorial, and I am yeeting right on out of here. Goodbye. You can follow him all the way to... is it Riverwood? Is that the name of it? You would think for how... okay. You would think for how much time I've played I would know... yes, Riverwood. You would think for how much time I've actually played this game that I would know the names of all of the cities and locations, but that's too much brain power to do that. Look at that, Bleak Falls. Hate you. No, so we're just gonna, walk our own way. Just do whatever we want. Where does that one go? I don't know. We're gonna go to the stone first. And we're going to avoid doing Bleak Falls for a little bit, because I absolutely hate that stupid dungeon. And I think it's just because they make you do it, and because I'm being forced to do something, and like over and over again, every single time I play this, I don't want to do it. So, I hate you and I don't want to do it. Okay. Now, you may be asking yourself, why am I playing Skyrim so long after it actually came out? Like, this thing is eons old, and I've decided that now is a good time to play it. 2020's been a hard year, and quarantine has been a little rough, and so since I can't really go outside and go to stores and shop and, like, hang out and go play, I'm gonna do it in Skyrim instead. Especially since this is one of my favorite games that I've wasted more of my life than anything else. Come on, wolves. Come on. Okay, I don't have any magic equipped. Give me the flames. Come on. Come on. Come here. Also, Todd Howard, owns a chunk of my soul. I signed it over to play this game in all of its formats. Just keep buying the same game over and over. Like, I kid you not, I've bought this game at least 3 different times, because I've gotten it for the PS3, the PlayStation 4, when they did like the remastered version of it with the little expansion packs, and finally the computer. I couldn't play it on my PC when it first came out because my PC was super, super old. It was old enough to the point where I couldn't even connect to the net without... I had this little USB that I had to plug into my computer, and at the time I was at my parents' house, and I was so far away from the internet that I had to get this huge extension cord to expand the USB out further, and so I had my computer, and then my internet connection ran along the side of my bed so that I could get a closer connection to the internet in the house. And I saved up money for a very long time and finally got myself a fairly decent computer so that I can actually play Skyrim and other games that are, slightly better than 2D graphics. So that's really nice.
Every day we get visitors.
Yes.
Hadvar. How do you know him?
He's my lover. I'm gonna say he's a friend,
I'd
but
be
we're in
glad to
love.
help a friend of Hadvar, but you didn't answer my question. How do you know him?
We're lovers.
What? A dragon? In Helgen?
Yeah.
That explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong.
Oh,
about what I
a
thought
dragon?
it was.
That explains why I saw a dragon.
A dragon? Here in Skyrim?
Yeah.
What's this world coming to?
I know, dude.
First the
Pandemic
war,
is really getting to all of us,
now
isn't
dragons. Trouble loves company, they say.
it?
The Jarl needs to know
Lord,
there's
does
a
that
dragon on the loose.
speak to 2020 as a
Riverwood is
whole.
defenseless. We need
Oh
to get
boy.
word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can.
Okay,
If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
cool.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
I like that
Help
this man's
yourself
just
to
willing to
whatever
give
you
you some
need.
gems.
Yes, actually. How about you smoke me an iron
I
dagger?
need you to go immediately and
Hadvar.
send word.
Thank
Oh,
you.
well, I mean, I guess you can make a dagger, if you want. If you want to chill out, hang out.
Come on inside. Sigrid
No.
will get you.
No.
Take what you need, my friend. Not bad. but it's
Okay.
a little dull. How about you sharpen it up?
I really...
Just need a bit of metal and grindstone over
Whoops. Not even, like, 5 minutes on my own and I've already stolen a lot of thievery. Todd has his claws on me, but
Iron
that's
it.
just life.
Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Okay.
Until next time. I can afford. You have talent. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet?
Sick.
Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel.
I won't.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not.
Alright, well, I guess for a quick...
But I would stay away from him if I were you.
I guess we're gonna go listen to their spiel. They're gonna want me to go up to Bleak Falls, which I'm not doing.
No. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
No adventures.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh?
Adventures are strictly prohibited in this household. You hear me? You hear me?
Huh?
Oh, she got highlight on?
The customer. Sorry you
Look
had
at her.
to hear that.
The blush. The look. Sure, she's in a small town, but she really is living it up.
Maybe
Camilla,
you could talk
living
some
it to the
sense into my
life.
pig-headed brother.
Living it to
I
the
don't
life.
know
What does that even mean?
Riverwood Trader is everything you... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold. in
Solid
the shape
gold.
Of a dragon's claw.
Okay.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Cool.
Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head
Okay.
to Bleak Falls Barracks.
So
Talk
this
to
is
him. Talk to
Bleak Falls
Camilla.
Barrow is just outside of town.
Okay,
can
I
show you.
don't...
Have to go.
I don't care. Oh, you don't talk to her. Okay. I was thinking about doing the mission with, I don't know his name, the Wood Elf, one of my own brethren, and Sven the Bard that hangs out in the inn. I thought you talked to her first, but you don't. You have to talk to one of them. Where is he? I hate Sven. I think he's annoying.
Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over
Wow,
me.
the best man in
I've
Riverwood.
seen
Here he
him
is.
sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
See, I don't
You're
like his
right.
attitude. He's very
Camilla
possessive
may
over
see
her.
Fendel
They're not
as
dating.
more
He's
than a
like, oh, I
friend.
own her because I'm the best man in this town. I'm like, dude, you can go get wrecked
Give
is what you
Camilla
can
this
do.
letter. It's full of venomous nonsense.
Ooh, venomous.
Tell her it's from Fendel.
And see, I'm not gonna betray my elf brother like that. Also, you suck because you think that, you know, you have rights to her because you think that you're the best man in this city. Is Camilla still in here? Yes.
You're not from around here. What are you talking about?
We're gonna throw Sven under the bus
What's in
because
the
he
letter?
sucks.
Oh my. He wanted me to think Fandal wrote this?
Yeah, he did, girl.
Thank you for telling me the truth.
You're welcome.
Could you talk to Fandal as well?
Sure.
I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him.
See, and this is why
Lucan
you
and I will be
respect
waiting for you
women.
back in the shop.
Don't lie, be honest, and don't be racist towards elves. These are all the morals that if you live by them, you're going to live a good, wholesome life. Don't be racist against elves. There he is, the man of the hour.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some
Like, that
gold I
doesn't
saved
even,
up
like,
from working at the mill.
question what's going on. You're just like,
Farewell.
he won't be bothering her anymore. And he was like, alright, cool. Like, didn't even get any kind of context about what was going on. He's like, alright,
By sure, what do you want?
alright. There are so many rude people in Skyrim. So rude. Anyway, so those are some of the easier quests I can think of to do immediately that's just walking around town. And then at this point, I think we're just gonna frolic a little bit because I don't want to play the main storyline yet. I think my main issue is that after you start the main storyline, when dragons come back, the dragons become a nuisance, and they're killing NPCs, which really sucks. Like, I don't want people in the towns to randomly die just because I show up and they decide to spawn a dragon. Especially, I think it's one of the expansion or one of the DLCs for this, I think really upticks how many dragons are around. Because when I first played this game, there wasn't as many dragons. Like, they showed up occasionally, but it wasn't a huge deal. But then I think one of the DLCs, after you download it, they show up all the time. You can just go to, you know, practically any fast travel to a town, and you're gonna end up with a dragon going around. And especially with the level, when you're this low, it takes a long time to kill the dragons, and that sucks. And also, when you're by yourself, sometimes they can spawn and they usually kill you, because at this point, a frostbite spider, what are they called? The spiders will kill me at this point. Especially at the beginning of this game, everything kills you. You can't even walk down the stupid path because a mountain lion or a bear is going to come and just mess you up. You're going to be like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant, where that bear just tears his butt up. It's a weird movie, by the way. That movie is based off of a real person named Hugh Glass, and they cut out so much other wild stuff that this dude was doing. Like, in the actual history of it, you know, he has his back, like, completely mauled up. His friends think that he is going to die, so they just kind of, like, leave him there, and 2 people are supposed to watch them, and after a while they're like, we're never going to be able to find our friends again. We need to just do something. So they drag his body and, like, put him underneath a berry bush next to a creek, and so the man just lays there and eats some berries and drinks some water from the creek for a couple of days until he regains his strength, and then he just starts dragging his body. Like, he can't walk, right? He's just dragging his body across the ground, like, I'm gonna go kick everyone's butt for leaving me to die. I'm gonna kill them because how dare they leave me here to perish on my own. And so he just starts dragging his body across the ground to go do that. At some point, I don't know which tribe it is, but Native Americans find him, and his back is super messed up, and so they help heal his back. But part of what they do is they sew a bear skin onto his back, so, like, the dude's messed up by a bear, and then the solution is, alright, cool, we got some bear skin, we're gonna put it on your back, and it's gonna be chill, and you're gonna be great. Like, that's just part of the solution. Here she comes.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Listen, Ayla, you're great. Like, you didn't need help.
Not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant.
A giant would kick my
That's
butt.
why I'm here with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh?
Yep.
Never heard of the companions?
Nope.
An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor.
Ooh.
And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth.
Oh.
If you go to him...
Isn't he blind?
Good luck.
Maybe not. For some reason I thought
You
he
look
was
strong.
blind.
Come to your Basker.
Thanks,
and be a
Farkas.
companion.
Farkas is another little honey. Here's the giant. Incredible.
Thinking I need to train some more.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunting.
What does that mean? Like, you smell blood? Or you're just minding your own business and the wind blows and some blood splatters on you because it's actually in the wind. You're like, oh, it's gonna be one of those days. This game is super pretty, though. I think they did a really good job with making it pretty, especially if you think about when it came out. Obviously, it's been touched up a little bit. Oh, there's Bleak Falls again. Screw you. But I think this game is so incredibly pretty, and I think it's really relaxing, especially if you're to a point where not everything in the world is going to kill you, which I'm not there yet, but I will become relaxed at some point. I'm also going to drive you insane, probably, when we get to dungeons, because I get very scared, especially in the ones that I don't know very well, and I crouch the entire time, so just get ready for a bunch of sneaking.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Okay.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Alright. Alright, and with that we have leveled up and we have reached Whiterun, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end that there, and I'll see you guys next time.